fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Philadelphia Eagles. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchdown. Back.
Line 40! 59! Guys, 12. Out. Check. Motion out of the backfield.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively. No.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Too low, He's coming. He's alive. 80 weapon. Check 31. Motion.
Now Cohen. And some room to work. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
All I remember from my experience as a defender, when the big fella gets the football, you've got to get on him early before he gets a chance to get up ahead of steam, because once he does that, he's going to leave a lot of tacklers in his wake.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Check 37. Motion.
On first down, here's Breida. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. Fletcher Cox there for the tackle.
Go. I'm here all day. Mike's 59. All right, T, let's go.
They'll try the air now with Locke. Caught by the tight end, Watson. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a game in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where he, their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. From the red zone now, Locke. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
I don't know about you, but I wanted to reach out of the booth and snatch that pass myself. That thing floated forever up there. I think that threw off the timing of the receiver. That's why he couldn't get his feet down even though he caught the ball.
You know, Charles, I would have liked to have seen that.
Yeah, me too.
For you. I wanted to see you reach out and catch that.
Yeah, you've heard about my hands, huh?
Second and 10, Luck again. Buying time to his, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. A sack by Brandon Graham. He's been doing that since he entered the league in 2010. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. A shotgun snap for Love. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Eli Apple. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. But no doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
Set, 180. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Tackle made by Justin Evans.
And that run was memorable for only one reason. There's absolutely no place to run with the football. No gaps, no creases, no gain.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
3 down, 3 down. 180. 3 down, 3 down. Check 26, check 26. White, 89.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
I got it. Red Delta. Crouch. Shift, shift. Alpha. 0. Bravo.
From the gun, Rivers. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
So on fourth down, Britton Colquitt on to punt. Back deep, Antonio Brown. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Now Brown. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
A really good pickup of 28 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Now it's Breida. Oh, nice move. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a 1st down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
On 1st and 10, Long. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
Look out! 622! Quit talking about it and bring it! Shoot!
Now Jones. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
I'm getting the sense that Fletcher Cox is making offensive linemen want to take the week off when they have to play against him.
It's a regular routine for him, isn't it?
It really is. That play there, that's him all day long. Good luck trying to block him and keep him from disrupting your offense.
They'll try again with Jones. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Ronald Jones, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Matt Gay on for the extra point. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. 6-0 our score after 1.
Hey, turn it up. Switch. White. Left to right. Smoke.
Now on 2nd and 13. Rivers, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Rivers, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high-percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. So a change of possession here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Strong right. Wide, get wide. Tighten up. Check three. Hey, switch gears. On. Kill.
On 1st down, it's Long. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Let's go.
That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Check. 11. Check. Hey, box truck. Hey, we got Mike 50, huh? Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. What's the end? Mexico.
From the gun, here's Locke. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Check. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Hold the look.
On 2nd and 10, Locke. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
No. He's coming.
Luck looks to throw on 3rd and 1. Eluding the pressure right. And he fires one, but incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Check 6 down. 36. Hey, check 24. Watch safety creep.
They'll run it with Jones. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
Brandon, 4th and 1 on their own side of the 50, and they decide to go for it. As a former defender, I take that personally. I can't believe they let them pick that up. They should have swarmed the line of scrimmage and stuffed that one.
Not surprised, though, because they told us about the supreme confidence they had in the O-line, and they were able to get that yard. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Let's get up. Hey, Haywood. Mike's 59. He can't hang. He's not going to get me. Watch out.
Now Luck. Under pressure, and down he goes. Luck is sacked. Fletcher Cox in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Hey, wahoo! 59 mark, check, 59. That's right, baby, they don't want it.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Luck. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. The Bucs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. On 3rd down, a run from Breida. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
And a Buccaneer first down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Check. 11 speed. Mike 50. You ain't going nowhere.
And now a carry here for their fullback. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
It's a gain of 6.
Hey, Zoo.
First down, Buccaneers.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. He'll run it. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
I got 12. Under 10. 10.
Breida, he'll try the right side. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Now a give coming right is Breida. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. That gets him 3 yards closer. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Ronald Jones. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year, as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. So the call is made by Sean McVay. They're going to go for 2.
Bang, bang. 12. Bang, bang.
They run it with Breida, and he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Buccaneers 14, Eagles nothing.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Buccaneers out on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Check 52. Left.
They'll go again with Sanders. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Hey, Delta! Jet bombers. 31's the mic. Hey, watch the slant. Kill. Hey, Delta!
They go play action. Rivers, nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
My, oh my, they've had some success bringing him off the edge. How about the gambling man who's the defensive coordinator? He's not just bringing pressure. He's bringing a corner to go after the quarterback.
And it's worked twice now, twice like a charm.
And not only has that worked like a charm, he's been awfully disruptive in his usual role covering receivers. Now he's rushing the passer as well.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. 47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened.
A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Another run here with Sanders. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
It's just me and you. 61, matchbox lights. 15, check 15. Hey, Charlie.
Working out of the gun, Rivers. And that is incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Here's Britton Colquitt now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. This is Breida. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there. So from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And he'll be hit and dropped for a loss at the 5-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes, if you've got success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
Easy, alert. Check 99. Check. Fresh down. Club. Joker. Strong right. Hey, Echo! Bud! Be ready!
They're going to go. It's Locke. He's going deep for Brown. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And goodness, that means this next drive is going to begin 1st and goal already at the 5-yard line. And the failure on 4th down on the other side leads immediately to a 1st and goal.
Hey, we got 3 down. Load it.
They'll run with Sanders. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Howard all alone in the backfield on 2nd and goal.
Hey, 79!
They'll give it to him up the middle. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
This is 3rd and goal. Still looking for the first points of the game.
Red! Watch the ship, watch the ship. Wait, 89!
They'll try to run with Sanders, and they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
For the field goal, a 20-yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Breida. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the 4th. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Check 31, check 31, check 37, check 37.
They run again with Breida. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a 1st down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Let's go, motion.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That's good for a Buccaneer 1st, a pickup of 12 yards. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. This is Jones. And he's going to take this close to the 1st down marker as he stopped at the Eagles' 31.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They run with Breida. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Squeeze, double. Shit. Kill. Hey, check. I got him. On me.
On 2nd and 9. Luck. Complete to Watson, the tight end. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
General West. Quick edge. 11. On. Check. Crunch. 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 Shift. Wide motion.
From the gun on third down, Luck escaping the pressure and intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Eli Apple. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for it. Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety. Well, there is still time to recover from this. It remains a 2-score game, even with the 2 points there. But let's just say things not trending in the right direction.
I like that phrase. I'm going to say it along with you. Things are definitely not trending in the right direction. They needed something on that drive. Instead, they gave up 2 points and a lot of hope.
That's fielded at the 8-yard line. Spins away.
Let's go, baby.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah.
Under pressure, and down he goes. Luck is sacked. Fletcher Cox has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
It's second down.
Close. Protein spill. And watch that. Hey, watch the ball.
They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4. Now third down.
Hey, high 7. 50, man, 50. Reggie. Shoot. You got tight right there.
Third and long. It's Luck. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And we have reached the 2-minute warning. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases-clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward. Heady on that one, huh? Getting out of bounds before the 2-minute warning. They get an extra timeout, extra opportunity to move the ball downfield. Very smart football.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Right back to Sanders on first down. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game.
All right, 180, load it, load it. Pull it together. Check. Zero. 31's the mic. Come on!
On 2nd and 12, Rivers. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Britton Colquitt now. He's been terrific so far. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Taken in at the 11. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
Check 3, check 3. Hey, switch gears, switch gears. Here we go, here we go. Motion, motion, motion.
Throwing now, Luck. Looking deep downfield. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field, and really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, bat it free. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Check, check. Greystone, travel. 12, 12. Check. Go ahead. Check. Watch the edge. Check 3, check 3.
Now Luck. This is caught by Antonio Brown. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Luck. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Let's go, Mexico. Hey, check. Tight dog. Strong right. Check that. Motion.
Luck on 1st down. Got a man, it's Brown. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So 2nd in inches after that 1st down completion went just shy of the marker. To throw is Luck. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
Check out. 290. 59. Oh, 11. Hey, Alpha. 9. One day. He's coming. Double up. 11Z. Smooth. Mike's 59. Hey, man. Watch the boot. 6 guys. Check 6 guys.
Luck gonna throw it. This is caught. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And that will write a finish to this ball game. So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory.